My name is Elena. I am 42 years old and I work as a history professor at a college. To the world, I show a strict and serious face. I maintain a professional distance from everyone. No one must know about my real life. But there is one student who changes everything. His name is Daniel. He is 21 years old. He usually sits in the back of the classroom watching me. I try not to look back at him, but I feel a very strong attraction. I know this feeling is dangerous. I am his teacher, and he is my student. I must be careful. One day, I drove home after class. My house is far away from the college, providing me with privacy. I changed my clothes and sat in the quiet house. At 10 in the evening, I heard a knock on the door. I opened it and saw Daniel. I pulled him inside quickly. Inside my house, the rules disappeared. We were not teacher and student. We were just Elena and Daniel. He smiled at me and I kissed him. We have been meeting like this for 1 month. We never meet in public places and we never speak at school. Usually, Daniel leaves before midnight. He uses the back street to walk home so no neighbor can see him leaving my house. But tonight, he could not go outside. It was raining very hard. I felt tired after a long day. Daniel looked at me, and I knew he wanted to stay the night. "Stay," I said softly. He smiled. We sat on my sofa, holding hands. We talked about our lives, our future, and shared our dreams. Daniel looked deep into my eyes and said, "I love you, Elena." My heart beat fast. I had tried to stop my feelings for many weeks, but I was tired of running away from the truth. "Daniel," I whispered, "when I am with you, I feel free. I know the world says this is wrong, but for me, this is the only real love I have ever known." That night, we slept in my bedroom. The next morning, I woke up and saw Daniel sleeping next to me. Suddenly, my heart felt heavy with fear. We could not hide our secret in the daylight. Daniel got dressed quickly. My hands were shaking. We agreed that he must leave through the back door, so no one would see him. The storm was over and the sun was shining. This was a problem, because the neighbors were now outside cleaning their gardens. I went to the kitchen and made coffee. We sat at the table for a moment, but the tension was high. If anyone knew about Daniel, I could lose my job and my reputation. Daniel stood up. He had to go. He promised to call me later. He stepped outside the back door and closed it behind him. I needed to ensure he was safe, so I looked out the window. I saw Daniel walking away. Then I froze. My neighbor, Mrs. Higgins, was standing in her garden. She was looking directly at my back door. She knew Daniel was not my family, and she saw that he was very young. She understood the secret immediately. Later that day, Mrs. Higgins came to my door. When I opened it, she did not smile. She looked at me with serious eyes. "I saw him this morning, Elena. I know that boy. He is a student at your college." My heart stopped. I could not speak. Mrs. Higgins continued, "This is very serious. This kind of thing can destroy your life. You must stop it now." When she finally left, I closed the door and cried. I knew she was right. This love was too risky. That evening, we met at a quiet park. Daniel said, "I love you, Elena. I cannot live without you. Let's run away together." I shook my head sadly. "I love you too, Daniel. You make me feel special, but we must stop. Mrs. Higgins knows about us. You need to finish your education and build a good future, and I need to keep my job." Daniel looked down. He did not fight me. He simply held me in his arms. Before he walked away, I made a promise. "Go now," I told him. "Finish everything you need to do. I promise I will wait for you. I will wait until the day we can be together without fear." 5 years passed. I continued to work as a teacher at the small college. I lived in my house alone. I thought about Daniel often. He had left the city to finish his studies. He was a boy when we first met, but now he was a grown man. Sometimes I worried that he had forgotten me, but I kept my promise. I continued to wait. 5 years is a very long time to wait for a person. One afternoon, I heard a knock at the front door. I opened it, and my breath stopped. It was Daniel. He was taller, older, and more handsome. He did not care about the neighbors. He pulled me close and kissed me right in the doorway. I felt so happy. The fear was finally gone. Daniel smiled and said, "I told you I would come back. I kept my promise." I held him tight. We were finally together, and we were free. The long wait did not kill our love. It made it stronger. The college could not fire me now because Daniel was not my student anymore. We could walk down the street holding hands. Daniel said he never stopped thinking about me. Our story was difficult and full of pain, but we fought the world and we won. We chose each other again. We chose love. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.